Hello, students, good morning. In the last lecture, we had covered the theoretical part of income from other sources and we had seen one problem. Today we are going to see a second problem of income from other sources, which is in your study material, that is illustration 13. I had written that problem here also. You can go through. If you don't have that study material, you can refer this board problem also. Mr. Lalit, an ordinary resident in India, earned the following incomes during the financial year 1890. Director's fees rupees 2000, income from agricultural land in Pakistan rupees 5000, ground rent for land in Pathankot rupees 10,000, interest on postal saving bank account rupees 100, interest on deposits with Industrial Finance Corporation of India 500, dividend from foreign companies 700, rent from subletting a house rupees 26,250. Rent payable by Mr. Lalit on the sublet house rupees 12,000. Other expenses incurred on the sublet house rupees 1,000. Winning from race course rupees 12,300. Interest on securities rupees 4,000. Calculate income from other sources for the assessment year 1920. It is. Okay. Now we'll see the solution. Computation of income from other sources for the assessment year 1920. Number one is director's fees. $2,000. Next, income from agricultural land in Pakistan. $5,000. Next, ground rent for land in Pathankot. $10,000. Next, interest on postal saving bank account. Interest on postal savings bank account. And I have given you the list of deductions, exemptions list. In that exemption list, interest on postal saving bank account is exempt. Next, interest on deposit with Industrial Finance Corporation of India. Interest on deposits with Industrial Finance Corporation of India, and the amount is 500. Next, dividend from foreign company 700. Dividend from foreign company is fully taxable, that is 700. Now, the important point is rent from subletting a house. So you need to know the meaning of sublet. Simple example, Mr. Lalit is residing in a house property and the rent for that sublet house is he has earned from that subletting house rupees 26,250. It means Mr. Lalit has given the house in which he is residing, he has given that house on sublet. And due to this subletting of his house, he has earned the income of rupees 26,250. So you need to write rent from subletting house. And the rent from that subletting house is 26,250. Now, Mr. Lalit pays the rent for this sublet house, that is rupees 12,000. We will less from this income, rent payable for sublet house, and the rent payable is 12,000. Next, besides that, he had also incurred other expenses for the house, rupees 1,000. Other expenses, rupees 1,000. What you could do is, you write this 26,250 in the first column. Then whatever rent and other expenses Mr. Lalit has incurred for the sublet house, we will subtract it from 26,250, and the amount that is taxable is 13,250. So Mr. Lalit has earned 13,250 from subletting the house. That amount is taxable. Next, winning from race course. Winnings from race course. That is 12,300. Next, interest on securities. And interest on securities is 4,000. Now we need to do the total of income, and the total comes to 47,750, and it is known as income from other sources. Hope you understand this sublet house also. Subletting, the simple meaning of sublet house is पोट भाड़े करो, यानी मिस्टर ललित ने ये घर किराए से लिया और मिस्टर ललित ने एक्स पर्सन को, मिस्टर अजय को ये घर किराए से दिया। मिस्टर ललित ने किराए से लिया और मिस्टर अजय को क्या किया, उसने किराए से दे दिया। तो मिस्टर अजय से जो किराया आया, दैट इज इनकम फ्रॉम रेंट फ्रॉम सबलेटिंग हाउस। ओके, उसमें से मिस्टर ललित इस घर का किराया रुपीज 1,000 पर मंथ के हिसाब से दे रहा है, टोटल हो रहा है 12,000। वो माइनस करेंगे, प्लस उस घर को मेंटेन करने के लिए कुछ खर्च भी आया मिस्टर ललित को, वो माइनस करेंगे, टोटल 13,000 होता है। और जो रिमेनिंग 13,250 है, दैट इज टैक्सेबल एंड कंसीडर्ड एज इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेज। ओके, थैंक यू।